And I believe we're live. It is the Beck Scrum. We have Sam, myself, your host, Eugene, and Sasha. It's Wednesday. Wednesday's a busy day for me. I'll just start with things for me. So we were having problems with the Hangout plugin yesterday. The Hangout plugin that connects our Hangouts to the Agile Ventures Slack instance was not working, annoyingly. It is, I believe, now working. We can see my screen here. We can see there nicely in our Slack general channel that the link is there. And so people have been able to join us. An authentication issue in the sort of the Google Console API that I ultimately solved. I've written actually quite a blog post about the whole experience. If you want more details, pleasing to have got that solved. Various other things that will need fixing. At least that's working for the time being. Other things today, I had a meeting with a alternative service provider to Heroku, who are talking about sponsoring Agile Ventures and providing various kind of support, as well as an alternative to Heroku. So that's all looking very promising. Very excited about that. That would be a very big step forward. I am now, I guess the main thing is I'm on the cusp of rolling out some new Agile Ventures premium plans and just looking at how I can get back into the flow of Website 1, because I haven't been doing as much pair programming recently as I could have been. Other exciting things coming up is tomorrow I've got a big meeting with a round table of charities to find out more about those charities' needs, hopefully convert into some paying projects there. But that's my update. Sasha, how are things going with you?
They're okay. I was just having a quick look at the waffle board. Just gonna, like the hero that I am, grab something nice and one-ish.
Absolutely. Yes.
There was one I left I left a comment on an issue the other day, and I was trying to find where that is. It looks like someone's closed or removed the issue. It was just that one about the test.
That's right. I think we worked out that actually that had already been fixed, by me some time ago.
It looked like that was what my comment was. It looked like it was just done. Okay.
And I think, I think my response was, yes, good catch, that's done, and I closed it. So yes, that's out of the way, which is great work. So you're even just your presence, is causing us to get
on. But so now, I was gonna dive in and grab something else that looked relatively straightforward.
Good show. Yep, I think that's great. We just onboarded Lucia onto Website 1, so that's another potential pair partner. Michael has been around. He's not a big fan of scrums, but so nothing else blocking you at the moment, Sasha?
No, I'm kind of intimately trying to. Well, I'm trying to simultaneously apply for jobs and do some coding, which I always find a tough juggling act. But
it is because sort of there's always more time that you could be spending applying for jobs. It's sort of a full-time job in and of itself. Yeah. Yes. Maybe we need some sort of a project that is actually applying to jobs by coding. It would be a process of like writing scripts to automate the process of submitting your resumes to companies or something. There's an idea in there. Anyhow, Eugene, welcome to your first Scrum. No need to say anything at all. If you wanted to tell us anything about your interests in terms of programming, we're all ears. Feel free to just tell us in the chat or whatever you like. The projects we're discussing, Sasha and I are both working on the main Agile Ventures Website 1 project, which is a Rails project. There's also some microservices that are Node, other bits and pieces that are related to it, like the Hangout plugin that's operating here. But we've got a couple of Node projects now. And someone coming with a closure project, and anyway, we're always open, for new projects going on. So, and I think Sasha's probably free for pairing. So, if you were so inclined, Eugene, you could potentially hang out with Sasha, and he could tell you more, and you might even be able to do a little bit of pairing. I have, on the other hand, got to run off and take my 3 boys to their soccer school thing, so I'm not going to be available now. But perhaps, Sasha, what's your availability looking like for the rest of the rest of the week?
I think so. I'm at my dad's, so I'm kind of it's a bit abnormal for me, but I'm free for at least a while until he gets back, and then I'd probably like to spend some time with him.
Sure.
I think he wasn't very sure when he was going to get back, so I'm kind of free for some indeterminate amount of time today. And tomorrow during the day, again, I have to juggle it with actually applying for jobs, but in principle, I'm free for some proportion of the day.
Indeed. Eugene saying that his audio and so on is lagging big time. I guess I might just turn off my video for the moment. I wonder if that will. I wonder if me off video will help. That's great. I sort of meant. I mean, that's great to know that about your availability today. For like, so that Thursday and Friday, are you more likely to be available in the afternoon or the evening? What's your?
I think during the day tomorrow, and not sure about Friday. Possibly Friday during the day as well. Probably Friday evening actually.
Friday evening better. Yeah, no worries. Anyway, so what I would say to Eugene is that sometimes the hangout can be kind of heavyweight depending on what's going on. I mean, I just recently managed to remember to reboot. That was my big got done this morning, was rebooting my computer after not having done that for several months. What I'll probably do is I will drop out now. Eugene, feel free to chat to Sasha in the you got the group chat there if you want. I would certainly recommend joining the Slack environment that I was showing earlier, and you can get an invite to that at the Agile Ventures site. I'll just post the link in there, and you'll get notifications and doing other chat and things. I guess that's the link for access to the Slack environment. But feel free to reach out to if the lag is just too bad, feel free to ask questions or tell us more about your background in the meetup. So, well, I'll tell you what, I'll nip off. Sasha, if you maybe see if you have a chat with Eugene and see if you've got any. Okay, so well,
yeah.
So I think
that was the impression I was starting to get. Okay.
I'll leave.
I was going to say, I thought maybe you're overloading Slack. Hang out.
Yeah, I mean, it may just be the poor. I mean, I'm not necessarily blame myself. I'll leave Sasha to connect with you in chat. All right, I'll leave you guys to chat, and I'll look forward to catching up with you tomorrow, Sasha, and hope to see you again soon, Eugene. All right.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye for now. Oh, and Thomas has just come in. Oh, hey, Thomas.
Hey, man. What's up?
Nothing shaking but the bacon, or something of that description. I was just about to leave, but that you're here, so I'm not. Any updates from you?
Not much. I was just. It's actually the second stand-up I'm joining today. I was in with Sasha, Patrick, and Lara.
Pat mentioned. Yeah.
And I got some wonderful tips and help from Patrick. So that's good. But
excellent.
I'm very happy for that. We are majorly stuck on testing, getting action cable or push notifications to work in Cucumber. So we've been banging our head against the wall for the last 6 hours, I think. Me, Raul, and Amber. No progress whatsoever. Well, we managed to do the thing that I was doing this morning was to make sure that I have 2 windows open, so I can view that, and that part is okay. With a little bit of help from Patrick, that works out perfectly. However, when we push out something in one window, it doesn't persist in the other one, and that sucks. And when we run the local server, everything is working, so we know that the solution is implemented, but it doesn't do what we want it to do. And that kind of sucks because our entire app builds on Action Cable those interactions. So that is a major fucking blocker. Yes.
Oh dear.
Part of my
yes, that's but a reflection of the stress level. Yes, interesting. I would be interested to take a look at that in more detail. Is there? I'll tell you something actually. So I mentioned at the beginning of the thing, we were having big problems with the Google Hangout plugin not working again over the last 24 hours, and I went on a big bug hunt and didn't make much progress on it. Ironically, just as I was writing out a blog post to describe the detailed nature of the problem, I fixed it.
Oh. As it usually is. So I might sit down and write a blog post.
I think, I mean, yeah, I would, independently of whether it helps or not, I would love to read the blog post about the full thing, and that would also potentially, either you may find the solution yourself, or then I might be able to offer some help, given that you've outlined the nature of the problem in the blog post. So
yes.
yeah,
I will spend some time on this tonight, because it's a good, it might lead to a solution. If not, it's at least good therapy for me. So
absolutely, and good documentation, and very valuable for the rest of us as well. Just a little note. I seem to be, the main news from my side is that I'm possibly on the cusp of closing a sponsorship deal for Agile Ventures with an alternate hosting provider from Heroku, who might also be able to give us some cheaper hosting options. So I'm quite pleased that will be a big step forward if we can get that done.
Good work.
So anyway, more news on that as I nail it down. Anyway, time for me to run. Good to catch up with you, Thomas.
Right.
Lovely to meet Eugene for the first time. Sasha, thanks so much for helping Eugene and chatting with him in the chat there. I think the audio is lagging for Eugene. I will nip off. I'll see you all anon. Bye for now.
All right. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.
Can you hear me okay? Yeah.